Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna and I'm a little bit spooky today. I'm real spooky, real grungy, hair flip. It's that kind of day. But today we're going to play with the Gather Round Sisters from Colourpop because they relaunched it and it's spooky season and I wanted to go full grunge, full glitter, all in, spooky girl vibes. Here we are. So this is a look I come up with today, and if you want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know some more makeup looks you would like to see. Is there any more with the Hocus Pocus palette you'd like to see? Because down for it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this grungy, glam, spooky look. Okay, well, considering it is that time of the year, and they did re-release this year, let's play with the Gather Round Sisters palette. You know how much I love it. We're gonna play with this today, do something super duper dramatic. So let's get started. I've already primed my eyes, got my brows on. My lip looks so pouty today because I burned it on an onion ring. I thought it was just a piece of crust, and no, a flaming hot onion just fell into my lip and burnt the shit out of it this morning. Or well, like last 3 a.m. I don't know, I woke up at a weird time and we were both hungry. I went to Whataburger at 3 in the morning and then I went back to bed. So I'm gonna start the look out by using Full Moon, which is the bone color shade, and we're gonna pop that right here onto the brow bone. I don't get too into these themey, cartoony palettes or licensed stuff very often, but I don't know what it was about this one. I think it was the color story and just the art style. Something about it just drew me in and I couldn't let it go, you know? Very rarely do collections get me like that. Like this year's Hocus Pocus collection, I wouldn't mind the black lipstick in the mirror. That's about it. But the rest of it, care less. But this palette, I don't know what it is about it. It's kind of just a perfect color story, I guess. I'm gonna take a little bit of Come Little Children, just a small amount to start out, and see if this is the color that I want to use. Yeah, okay. I was torn between this one and Coven. This does have micro glitter in it, as do a lot of the shades. They don't really show on the eye unless you really pack them on. So they can function as like a transition shade or a regular matte as well. I think Colourpop just does that just because it looks nice in the pan. They know they're not functional shades really, as far as the glitter, that it's just kind of useless to be in there. Take this one, get them finger out a little bit and blend it into Full Moon. Could build up a little bit more depth right into that socket line with this shade. That's such a pretty and just kind of cool tone neutral brown. It's like a really good shade. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of Hello Salem, just right around that edge. I think that just enhances it just a little bit and just gives a really, really perfected gradient and blend. Now I'm gonna take that same Come Little Children shade and really start to build that up into the socket a little more. Alright, I'm gonna jump over and grab a little black liner. This is Cake Pencil from KBD. Just whatever liner will work that you want to use, and we're gonna line the upper lash line and kind of smoke this out, but we're gonna leave the center of the lid blank. Keep it real thin right there in the center. I'm gonna do a little bit like a halo eye placement. Now come this inner part. Alright, and I'm gonna take a pencil brush and smoke that out just a bit. Alright, I've kind of roughly mapped out my placement. Not perfect, but that's okay. Because we're gonna go in with a black eyeshadow next. We're gonna take a Call It a Bus. I'm gonna take that on a small little flat brush here. Pick a bit up, tap it off, and we'll start to build slowly, but we're going to start by focusing on the outer corner first. And I'm just gonna pat it on. So don't mind these little glitters showing if they do watch the show. And then you're gonna come to the inner corner. Pack it on right there as well. And I'm gonna come like this and just arch it just a tad right in towards the crease. And back to this outer part. And just slowly start to kind of pull it up. And I'll take a Precision Firm blender and clean and come right around this edge. And just kind of blend it out. I like the way this is looking pretty cool. Take a little bit more for our black eyeshadow. I'm just gonna pack it on right there. I'm liking it. I'm gonna take my pencil brush. Where did it go? Pick up a little bit more of that black and just come along the lash line here. And pat it along. And I'm getting a little bit of those glitters and I think it looks cool, so I am okay with that. Firm blender. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Come Little Children and come right here and really kind of blend that black out with it. I got my little flat brush here and just at the edges of the black where it's meeting into where there's no product, I'm gonna take a little bit of Goodbye Cruel World. Just a pretty deep brown metallic. Start to just work that in there just a bit. Cool, alright. Let me do this on the other eye. Let me be right back. Okay, so here's where we are now. My blank spot's got a little blended over, but that's okay because we're gonna go over it with a shade anyway. So what I'm gonna take now is Brew Potion, which is the pressed gold glitter in this palette that is stunning, and we're gonna pop that on the blank spots in the center of the lid. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do first is take a little bit of glitter glue right on that center part. Take a little bit, and we're gonna pop that on the blank part of the lid. Right here in the center. I'll take another little flat brush and get a little bit of Brew Potion and just pat that on to the blank spot where we applied that glitter glue. I'm loving it. This is looking so pretty. And I'm taking that above my crease. Alright. Cool. So this little flat brush here, take some of that Goodbye Cruel World and just kind of marry those little glitter in with this by just patting. Just so it's not an abrupt flow into the glitter, you know? And it feels like it's just blending in. Alright. Cool. Alright, and we're back. I just did my face makeup, cleaned up the fallout obviously, popped on some lashes, touched up the brows, lined my lips with NYX Suede lip liner in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna go with a cool tone lip today. So let's do this lower lash line real quick. Where is things? So get my palette back out. So on the lower lash line, I have put a little bit of liner in this inner corner here because it was kind of transferring down anyway, so let's lean into it, right? I'm dreading washing all this glitter and liner off though later. I'm gonna look real weird tomorrow. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is let's take that medium sweeper from Sigma and let's go into Come Little Children. I'm gonna take that on one side of the brush, really tap it off. These shades are so powdery, especially the ones that have glitter in them, they're like super powdery. And the side that has the product on it, I'm gonna face up and just run that along the lower lash line. really kind of smoke that out. Alright, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the black eyeliner here that I used earlier. Just put it on the outer corner. Not going to go in the waterline. And I think I'm going to keep that inside blank just because it looks cool. And I'm making sure those outer corners connect to the wing kind of eyeshadow shape we got going there. I'm going to take that little pencil brush again. Actually, no, I'm going to take a different little brush. I got this little smudge brush from Sonia Kashuk. I'm going to go into the black, tap it off. My dog is rolling around and digging in the carpet because she just does that for some reason. I wish you could see her. She is just rolling around and just having the time of her life down there. Got ears all goofed up. Alright, just take that black and just smudge it right over that eyeliner. And into the outer corner. And on the inner corner, really tap that off. Just take a tiny bit right here where I've put some liner. And just pat it. Now I'm going to take some of that shade Goodbye Cruel World. Same little brush, just cleaned it off. And come right here. Let that kind of blend into the black. Alright, now we go back to the medium sweeper with a bit of the Come Little Children. And just repeat what we did initially. And just kind of smooth everything out. Blend it down kind of low. That's my smudge brush, clean it off. And we're going to take a little bit of Witch and pop that on this very inner part. Below that black we applied right there. And add just a touch more black. Alright, cool. I think that is pretty much the eyes done. I'm going to do a little mascara on my lower lash line. And we'll use a little bit of the Clio Killer Lash on the lower lash line. This is a great lower lash line mascara if you have trouble with smudging or anything like that. This is such a long, like bulletproof liner. Like it's insane. Or mascara. It is the most waterproof mascara I've ever used. And it's got this teensy little brush. You can just get right in there on the lashes. And put just a little bit more black eyeliner in. Right under here, touch that up just a bit. Just at the root of the lashes. Alright, okay, eyes are done. Let's move on to the rest of the face real quick like. So for blush, I'm going to go in with the Colourpop blush in Vogue. I was going to do like all Colourpop, but I didn't have a lippy that fit my vibe from Colourpop for today. So let's take this blush on a blush brush. Alright, and on the lips, I'm going to go in with KBD Beauty, and this is one of their longwear lipsticks, everlasting lipstick, whatever, I can't remember what these are called, in Sanctuary. It's a very kind of a dark grayish type of color. Alright, I think we are done. Oh, highlighter, duh. You was forgetting something here. I'm just going to take a Film Star Bronzing Glow. I'm going to take the highlight from this palette. It's just a great highlight, and that will complete our look. Bit of setting spray. And a good little hair zhuzh. And I do believe we are done with the look. I kind of love the way it came out. It's vampy, it's spooky, it's dramatic, it's grungy, it's kind of all the things. Just ticks all the boxes for me. You know how I like black and gold, so here we are, my ultimate like black and gold halo eye with glitter. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Happy Halloween. Bye now.